Alright guys, so Peshkat's here with Rex again, and we're here with part 2 of our Hibike Euphonium set spoilerinos. I guess if you can call it that. And so Rex is gonna give us the rundown on the blue cards of the set.
Yeah, so since I'm a huge Reina guy, I'll be doing the blue set because it's mostly Reina. So the first card is the 3/2 Reina, Red String of Fate. It has the experience if you have Red String of Fate Reina, so this card, and high school freshman Kumiko, which is the card we reviewed in set 1, the 1/1 5.5k can't play
1-0,
backups.
1-0,
Yeah, the
5.5.
1/0. This gets -1 level. So this card is kind of like the new Rin 3/2 from UBW. uh, yeah. And the second ability, well, there's two other abilities. The second one is that this card gets plus 500 power for each other music character you have on the stage. So it's a beat stick, an early summon beat stick. So kind of like the Kotori from the new SIF2 without the heal. And also, when this card is placed from stage onto sorry, it's placed from hand onto your stage, you draw two and discard one. So it kind of filters and replaces itself. So this card is, you could say it's a strong level 2 choice. Because if you're going to run this card, you're going to be running 4 of this and 4 of the 1/0. It's pretty strong if you have like the back row, like such as some of the back rows we've reviewed on the red part. So this is a good card. It's gosh, it's 10-5 base, no 11.
11 if you have full field.
Yeah, 11 if you have full field plus back row.
Yeah,
So it's
we basically based this off of 3-2 Maki from Love Live. Or I mean, like,
yeah.
well, we didn't base it off it. We made the card, and then we realized that it's basically Maki. So like, I guess that's what we'll
It's
just go with.
basically Maki with a UBW.
Level -1.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so we go to the second card. So this second card is Reina at the Festival. So it has a climax combo with I Want to Be Special, so it's the pants trigger. That will show I think later. So
Here,
after
it's
I
like
explain
right here.
oh,
So this is
yeah.
the pants.
It's the one where she like before they played.
The lips touch.
The lips touch, yeah. So when that one is in the climax zone, this card gains plus 1500, and it has a second ability which is with the climax combo, and it's that when this card's attacked, you reveal the top card of your deck, and if that card is a music character, you get it added to your hand.
I've had a lot of people complain that this card's really broken. We had to nerf this card because it used to be on attack plus 2/5, and
Yeah,
yeah, and then people were like, "That's broken."
there's
Meanwhile,
this.
meanwhile, Gigant Shooter gets one that's on attack 3k and it has the same second effect, and I'm just like, "Aw."
But Gigan isn't that strong though. Super troll.
All right.
So, yeah, this card is pretty good for hand filtering or just plussing hand, because it doesn't have to reverse anything. So it's kind of like a less good version of the Little Busters Rin.
Yeah, it gets power in exchange for not controlling what you're adding to your hand because you just get the top card. You don't get to search your deck.
Yeah, anything, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, these pants, and here's the middle school student Reina, which is this card gets plus 500 power for each other music character you have on stage. So it's basically a Lisbeth beat stick or whatever 4 or 5 beat stick you can think of. Fate Zero has one. Taigei. So it's pretty simple. Also solid, 7k with the Asuka back row. It's solid level 1 beat stick.
All right, next one.
Yeah.
All right.
So this next one, 1/1 Cool Beauty Reina. We actually had to nerf this card because people were complaining. It was in Randall's locals that it was really strong. I'll explain that later. It's Clock Encore, and if you have 4 more cards in your hand, it gets plus 1/5. It used to be a 6k, but then if you think about it, it's kind of like why you get a 7/5 instead of a 7. While usually all the other 1/1s like Love Live, they only get 7k encore. So we had to tone this card down a bit because it's kind of unbalanced when you compare with other cards.
Yeah. Like the previous version was 6k base, and if you had 5 or more cards in your hand, it gets plus 15. But people just said like that was too easy, and so we toned it down to 5/5 base, 4 more cards in hand, it becomes a 7K, which is the same effect as a Leto in Gargantia TD. So I guess now
Wow,
we.
look at you and your card knowledge.
Well, I mean, like that. Okay, that's just what I like based the effect on when I nerfed it. So, yeah. All right.
All right, next one. So this is the Brainstormer. Rest one, pay one, rest two characters. Uh, Send top 4 cards of your deck into the waiting room for each climax. You search your deck for up to 1 music character. So it's kind of like the Rin. This is basically a Rin. The Rin from SIF Volume 2. Not SIF. From Love Live Volume 2. The second ability is when you use a startup, it gets plus 500 power. Oh, it's or Miku.
Yeah.
So pretty simple, yeah.
All right. So this is just like the main plus brainstorm about this deck. And then this is the card we were telling about
this
earlier.
Is the card so this is the card. If you have 1 or less characters on stage, all your other characters get plus 15 power. So this has the same effect as Giyori from the IMAX movie, and it's supposed to combo off with Kumiko do it with Reina, because that becomes 5/5, and this stays at 2/5. But it's huge, and you still get bored, and it's just a good combo in general. I would run it just because my locals are starting to see more oversized with the new Love Live set, so this is a good card in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know what did you run this when you were playing?
I'm running 2 of this, and I'm running 2 of the Kumiko one, and I've gotten like the 0055 combo off a couple times, but most of the time it's just hey, look, I have a 3500 runner. So yeah, that's pretty good too. It's pretty good. So you have anything else, or are we good?
Oh, don't we have the?
I mean, like, to go to the next card. I mean.
Oh.
Unless you have anything more to talk about this.
No, not really.
All right.
All right. So this is the card we were talking about the recollection with Sensei from Red. So this is a memory searcher. So when this card is reversed, you pay 1, and then you put a card from waiting room. From your hand into waiting room, and you send the card into memory, and you search for a music character. So it's average in my opinion. There are so many ways to filter your hand in this deck that this doesn't become relevant in my opinion. I don't know about you.
I think it's too slow, because like the deck also has a standard searcher, and so if you want to be like precisely paying out climaxes or something like that, then that one's a lot better to do that.
Yeah. I think this is too slow, and it's not good.
Like I'd rather just like be able to search the card that I want to play immediately rather than having to wait for this to die.
Yeah. All right. There's one more. I think there's a few more.
There's a few more.
Yeah. So this is a bond card. So you put the top. You clock yourself, and you get the beautiful drum major Asuka, which is the top check hand filter. No, hand plus from Red. And when this card is placed from stage. Sorry, jeez. It's placed from hand to stage. You look at the top card of your deck, and you leave it on top of the deck, or place it to the bottom. So it's kind of like.
It's synergy.
Yeah. It's synergy with a lot of the top checking things like Reina, Climax combo, you have the Asuka. So you can see this deck is kind of revolving around I'm gonna look top checks and then go from there.
Yeah.
It can control very well what it can do, like just triggers and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, next one.
So you have this 0/0 bond, pay 1. Hazuki at the festival, which we will talk about in green, or you want to pull the card up right now?
It's too far away. We'll talk about it in green.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
It bonds or we can just say it bonds to 1045. Where the ability is if you have a Shuichi on the field, it gets plus 15. So I mean, like this is a Shuichi, so you get plus 15. So yeah, that's about it.
So you have this 1/1 Reina's blushing face. So it's just a 1/5 backup at first. But when you use this backup, you choose one of your battling characters with Reina or Kumiko at the name, and it gets plus 1k. So technically a 2-5 backup.
Yeah, unless you use it on something not Reina or Kumiko. So
Yeah, unless you're using green.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Right. You have this 1-0. So during your opponent, it's a back row. Reina going to bang practice. So it's during your opponent's turn. All your music characters get plus 1k, and it also changes into a pretty interesting card. Pay 1. You send this to waiting room. At the start of the draw phase, you pay the cost, and you choose. You take Reina trying on uniform from your waiting room, and you place it onto the stage that this card was in. And we'll go to that card now, because this card is interesting. So when this card is placed from your hand or by change, and you have 5 or less cards remaining in your deck, you basically shuffle those cards back into your waiting room, and all your characters get plus 1k on the turn. So it's basically kind of between Kosaki from Nisekoi and Miyu from Ilya, except that instead of plus 3k to a character until end of opponent's turn, it's plus 1k global.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And-
I think it's a strong card. It's pretty good
And
for a level 2 spot.
It's changed to free fresh.
Yeah, it's changed to a free fresh, and you don't have to take any damage. No
Pretty
draw 1
good.
ability though.
Yeah, that would be too much. Like otherwise we have some Nisekoi problems all over again.
And you have this Shuichi's love-hate relationship. All your music characters get plus 500 power. It's a global 500. And the second ability, Start Up. You pay 1 and you send this to waiting room. If you're level 2 or higher and you have a character on the stage whose name has Kumiko, you pay the cost and you choose 1 Shuichi invitation to the festival from your waiting room, and you place it on any stage, on any slot in the stage. Wait, what? Place
Yeah.
on any.
Yeah, any this place on the stage in any slot. Yeah.
So this Shuichi invitation to the festival is a level assist, and when you play it on stage, you draw in this one. So if you don't like Taki Sensei or you're not running Recollection, this is also another option, just for hand filter.
Yeah.
I actually would run this.
I run one of this.
Yeah,
It's got
this over Sensei.
It's got a little bit of hand filter, and I don't run the level 1 though, because typically like my level 1 field is like a shit ton of like the Reina climax combo, and like
Yeah,
not a
Reina
lot of
climax
Kumiko.
combos and beat sticks.
Yeah. So next up.
Next one, trumpet player Reina, global 1k, and it also has the climax combo. The second climax combo, you pay 1.
Wow, really? Did I? Oh my god!
Did this again.
Oh my god! Are you for real?
You're amazing.
I suck. I overwrote the wrong climax twice. Are you for real? All right, so here it is.
So it's this one, the iconic Reina scene, which probably made everyone.
Including Rex.
Yes.
Like, oh my god! Ah, Reina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So with this climax, which is I think it's a
Stock soul.
Yeah, it's a stock soul. So you pay the cost, and you choose a character that gains a volatile ability. When this card is reversed, if the battle opponent's level is equal or lower to that card's level, you may send that card to the bottom of the opponent's deck. So say, you pay 1, you give, say, a beat stick the ability to send one of their level 1s to the bottom of the deck, and then you burn them. So it could combo well.
It's basically just like to get threats off the board. It turns your card into a bottom deck suicider. So if you want to
or say if you like if opponent is playing ton of Encore like SAO, EB, or Nanoha, then this is also another option.
Yeah, you can send the Encores to the bottom of the deck.
Yep, and your opponents will be very mad.
And outside of that, global 1k, so yeah.
Yep. And we also, I think we have one more.
I think this was the last one.
Yes, so this is the Gentle Giant Goto that it combos off with
the Rico Bonder.
Yeah, the Rico Bonder. So this is 8-5 vanilla, but then if you combo with the Rico, it's 10k. So it is a level 2 beat stick if uh, you're finding it difficult with slots, or you just can't theoretically buy the other stuff because they're too
Theoretically.
expensive.
No, I think it's like if you wanted to just like troll around, like it's worth using because like once you hit level 1 or once you hit level 2, if you just like drop like 2 bonders and then like 3 of these, it's like herder, I have 11.5 walls.
Further,
Like they don't do anything
yeah, it is
besides
11.5, isn't it?
besides be 11.5, but I mean like they're 11.5, so
Or just play the 2/2 Kumiko, honestly.
it's like it's super simple, but that doesn't make it like not worth using, I think.
Yeah, could be useful for troll decks.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think that's all the blue.
that
Yeah,
is all the
all
blue.
right. That's all the
Yeah.
blue. So we're gonna do part 3 for the green shit.